Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving into, well, what many are calling one of the most profound technological shifts in modern history. I mean, the seamless integration of artificial intelligence into our daily lives. Think about the impact of electricity or the internet. We're talking about that kind of seismic shift. So, our mission today is to peer into the near to medium term future, let's say the next, 5 to 15 years, and really try to understand how AI isn't just a tool we use occasionally, but something that's going to be like woven into virtually every aspect of human activity. It's way more than just automation.
Exactly. Yeah, for this deep dive, we've pulled from a pretty comprehensive analysis of future AI developments and societal integration. And what's truly striking is that this transformation moves beyond simple machines just doing tasks. It really encompasses predictive assistance, personalized optimization, and crucially, augmented decision-making. What's truly fascinating here, I think, is how AI will operate not as some separate gadget, but more as an integrated, almost invisible layer of intelligence all around us.
Right. Here's where it gets really interesting, I think. We're going to try and extract the core nuggets of knowledge, those surprising facts, maybe, and deep insights, all about how AI will enhance human capabilities and, well, reshape society. This deep dive should help you, our listener, understand what AI will truly look and maybe more importantly feel like in your world. So let's kick things off with the immediate kind of tangible changes. What does this all mean for your home, your personal interactions in the very near future?
Well, the foundational shift we're seeing fundamentally is from AI living inside a specific device, like your smart speaker sitting on the counter, to AI being embedded within the environment itself. So intelligence becomes intrinsic to physical spaces. Imagine your home not just responding to commands, but actually actively learning your habits, optimizing energy use, and
Yeah.
even anticipating your needs before you maybe even consciously register them. It's about your home intelligently monitoring air quality or adjusting lighting, fine-tuning temperature, all without you really lifting a finger.
So my house will essentially become this living, breathing entity that knows me. That's, both comforting and maybe a little bit eerie. Give us a concrete example of this anticipation. How does that work?
Precisely. And yeah, think beyond just turning lights on and off. We're talking about systems that proactively handle predictive maintenance for your appliances or optimizing your home security based on learned patterns, managing resource allocation to cut down on waste. In larger contexts, like office buildings, you could have comprehensive AI systems optimizing workspace layouts in real time, or even predicting elevator traffic patterns to minimize wait times. Seems small, but adds up. And at home, imagine it coordinating your grocery deliveries, automatically scheduling necessary maintenance, and constantly optimizing your household energy based on fluctuating utility pricing, saving you money without you ever having to, check the meter.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And when we think about how we'll actually interact with all this intelligence, it sounds like natural language, just talking, is set to become the primary interface for most digital interactions. So no more fumbling with apps or complex menus, right? Is that the idea?
That's spot on, yeah. The rapid advancements in, well, large language models and also multimodal AI,
Mhm.
they mean future assistants won't just process words. They'll maintain context across really extended conversations. They'll pick up on subtle implications, provide nuanced responses that genuinely account for your unique communication style.
Wait, hang on. Multimodal AI. So it's not just understanding what I say, but potentially my tone, my facial expressions, maybe even like the objects in my environment if I'm on a video call. That's a huge leap in context.
It absolutely is. Huge leap. They'll seamlessly integrate with various information systems, access incredibly complex data, and coordinate multiple tasks just through completely natural dialogue. They'll even grasp your implied needs, maybe even emotional states to some degree. And the significance of their long-term memory of user preferences, well, that cannot be overstated. They'll literally learn and adapt to you over time, remembering your quirks and preferences year after year.
Okay, so we've covered the invisible intelligence, the environment, but what about the physical world? Are we really looking at robots pouring our coffee and folding our laundry soon?
Well, the evolution of home robotics is certainly heading toward more general-purpose systems. Yeah, capable of a vast array of household tasks, from cleaning and maintenance to potentially food prep and organization. These aren't just one-trick ponies, like a robot vacuum. They're being designed to operate safely and effectively in human spaces, adapting to changing environments. And beyond the home, we'll definitely see a massive increase in professional and service robotics. Things like autonomous delivery systems, specialized maintenance robots for infrastructure, and crucially, personal assistance for elderly or disabled individuals. That's a big one. What's fascinating is how these systems will coordinate within broader AI networks, optimizing tasks across entire systems, not just individual devices acting alone.
That's a fascinating look at how AI reshapes our personal spaces, really is. But let's broaden the lens now, because this isn't just about things getting done for you, right? It's also about AI making you better, transforming entire fields.
Absolutely, that's a key point. AI systems are increasingly serving as cognitive augmentation tools. They truly enhance human decision-making rather than just replacing it. That's the goal anyway. They can analyze vast amounts of information, identify patterns humans might miss in a lifetime, and present insights that could radically improve judgment.
So AI isn't just taking over tasks, it's actually making our brains work better. Is that fair to say? How does that feel different from just, using a search engine?
It's a profound difference, potentially. Think of a personal finance AI assistant, one that not only knows your entire financial history perfectly, but has also, say, read every market report published in the last decade. And it can connect dots no single human possibly could. It doesn't just give you raw information, it aims to give you wisdom tailored to your unique situation. Future applications will almost certainly extend to career development, maybe even relationship advice, health optimization, creative endeavors. These systems will provide personalized recommendations based on your individual circumstances, learning styles, patterns of success, while, and this is important, always ensuring you maintain final agency in the decision-making. You're still in control. Then there's education. AI holds immense potential for truly personalized learning experiences, adapting precisely to individual styles, pace, interests. Imagine AI tutoring systems becoming incredibly sophisticated, offering one-on-one instruction that rivals the best human teachers. Available continuously at massive scale, they'll pinpoint knowledge gaps you didn't even realize you had and accelerate learning in ways previously unimaginable.
That sounds incredible for individual learning. But I wonder, could this hyper-personalization inadvertently limit exposure to diverse viewpoints? Or maybe reduce the serendipity of learning that comes from group interaction? That seems like a fascinating tension.
It's a critical question, absolutely. And it's being actively explored. It really highlights the need for thoughtful design in AI education systems to ensure balance. But beyond individual learning, professional development will benefit enormously. From AI systems that analyze real-time job market trends, identify emerging skill requirements, and provide customized training pathways. We'll also see, I think, the seamless integration of AI with virtual and augmented reality for really immersive learning experiences, providing practical training without any real-world risks. Think surgery simulation or complex machinery operation. And for your health and wellness, AI is moving toward this idea of comprehensive optimization. This extends far beyond just traditional treatment. It encompasses proactive lifestyle recommendations, preventive interventions, continuous health monitoring via wearables, maybe environmental sensors too, will allow for much earlier detection of potential issues, leading to highly personalized optimization of diet, exercise, sleep, stress management, the whole picture.
So AI will know if I really need that second slice of pizza, or maybe gently nudge me to take the stairs. That's a whole new level of accountability.
Potentially, yes, though hopefully in a helpful way. AI health assistants will integrate data from your genetic information, environmental factors, lifestyle, full medical history, to provide these highly personalized recommendations and coordinating seamlessly with your healthcare providers to ensure continuity of care. It's about optimizing your entire well-being holistically.
Okay, now this one intrigues me. Could AI really be a creative partner? I mean, art feels so deeply human.
Yeah, it's a fascinating area. What's truly captivating here is how AI tools are becoming collaborative partners, assisting with ideation, content creation, maybe design optimization, artistic exploration, but all while, crucially, maintaining human creative direction. That's the key. Musicians can collaborate with AI to explore new compositions they might not have thought of. Writers can use AI for rapid research, brainstorming, overcoming writer's block. Visual artists can benefit from AI suggesting variations, styles, handling repetitive tasks. This really democratizes creative tools, I think. It significantly reduces barriers to artistic expression. It's about empowering more people to create, not replacing the core human artist. And then transportation. We're seeing an evolution toward comprehensive mobility optimization, extending far beyond just individual autonomous vehicles to coordinated multimodal networks. The truly surprising shift, maybe, isn't just self-driving cars everywhere, but AI orchestrating entire city movements, predicting traffic jams maybe hours before they form, and subtly guiding millions of vehicles and people to the most efficient path, essentially trying to turn our chaotic commutes into something more like a seamless urban ballet. That's the dream anyway. Urban transportation planning will increasingly rely on AI analysis traffic patterns, population movements, infrastructure utilization, all to build smarter, more efficient cities. And on a personal level, AI-powered mobility assistants will coordinate your travel plans with your individual schedules, real-time conditions, making every journey hopefully effortless. Now, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the integration of AI into professional environments, well, it represents a shift toward human AI collaboration. AI systems will likely handle more and more routine analysis, research, documentation, allowing humans, hopefully, to focus on what we do best: strategic thinking, relationship management, creative problem solving, high-level stuff. This not only significantly enhances capabilities and increases productivity, but it will also actively create entirely new work categories, new kinds of jobs. And professional development will become more dynamic than ever, I think. With AI identifying skill gaps in real time and providing personalized coaching to help people keep pace, beyond just work, AI also holds significant potential for enhancing human relationships and maybe even actively reducing social isolation, which is a growing problem. AI systems could analyze social patterns, suggest activities and connections that genuinely align with your interests, facilitate group formation based on shared passions. This can be particularly valuable for individuals facing social challenges or, geographic isolation. It might also assist in community management and civic engagement, analyzing public sentiment, coordinating resources to strengthen local bonds, environmental sustainability, another critical area where AI can provide immense societal benefits. Think about smart grid systems using AI to optimize energy distribution based on real-time demand, renewable energy availability, leading to incredibly efficient energy use, less waste. AI analysis will also likely revolutionize water management, waste disposal, supply chain optimization, and personal sustainability assistance could empower individuals to make more environmentally conscious choices every single day. And finally, with an aging global population, AI applications in elderly care are just immense. Systems can support independent living for much longer through continuous health monitoring, medication reminders, facilitating social interaction, providing mental stimulation. Home safety systems can automatically detect falls, for instance, and cognitive support applications can help maintain mental acuity through personalized brain training, memory aids. It's really about empowering independence and enhancing quality of life in later years.
Okay, so all of this sounds pretty incredible, right? Almost utopian in some ways. But with any big shift like this, there are always important questions swirling, both from the brilliant minds actually building this tech and from, well, all of us who will live with it every day. What are some of those critical questions being asked right now?
Absolutely. Yeah, the utopian view needs tempering with realism. Intelligent professionals and researchers are deeply focused on the practicalities, like integration complexity and system interoperability. The monumental challenge is creating truly seamless AI experiences across countless platforms, devices, service providers. It's a mess right now, frankly. How will different AI systems communicate and coordinate effectively? Without conflict, without creating digital chaos. This requires developing entirely new standards, protocols, frameworks, a lot of foundational work. They're also intensely concerned about maintaining system performance and reliability as AI integration becomes more complex, especially regarding dependency risks and what happens when one part fails, potential failure modes, and the need for robust backup systems and resilience planning. You can't have your smart city just crash. Economists and business leaders naturally are constantly asking about the economic and labor market implications. What's the realistic pace of job displacement? And just as importantly, job creation. It's not just about loss. Which types of work will be most affected? What entirely new employment categories might emerge? We can only speculate so much. This raises really important questions about wage effects, the increasing value placed on certain skills, the half-life of current skill sets, how quickly do your skills become obsolete, and strategies for continuous learning and adaptation, focusing on those uniquely human capabilities that will remain invaluable alongside AI.
That's a big one. The skills question. It makes you wonder if our over-reliance on AI might inadvertently diminish certain human skills, like critical thinking or even just memory. If we outsource too much cognitive load, is that a risk?
That's a valid concern, absolutely. And it's part of the ongoing discussion about how to design AI to augment rather than simply replace or atrophy skills. Additionally, regulatory and governance frameworks are a huge topic, a really complex one. Legal professionals, policymakers. They're actively addressing the development of frameworks for AI applications, especially in critical areas like healthcare, transportation, finance, where mistakes have big consequences. This involves complex discussions around liability, who's responsible when an AI makes a mistake, accountability, oversight mechanisms, professional standards, certification requirements, all need to be figured out to ensure safety and fairness. And of course, engineers and technical professionals are constantly assessing the actual technical limitations and capabilities, grounding the hype. They're asking the really practical questions about current AI limitations versus, the marketing claims, understanding the immense energy consumption of these models, computational requirements, scalability factors, data quality is huge, garbage in, garbage out, the vast training data needed, and how to continually optimize performance.
Right. So those are some of the big questions from the experts, the builders. But what about everyday people? What do you, our listener, most want to know about actually living with AI?
Yeah, curiously, audiences often have very practical questions, focused on daily life integration and tangible benefits. They want to know the realistic timeline for integration. When will these AI assistants become truly helpful beyond just basic commands? How will smart homes actually function in their everyday lives? What are the real costs going to be? How steep are the learning curves? Setup complexity, ongoing maintenance, the nuts and bolts. Many also ask, understandably, about the impact on human relationships and social interactions. Concerns naturally arise about whether increased reliance on AI might diminish human capabilities or social bonds. Will we talk to each other less? The discussion here often explores how AI could potentially enhance rather than replace human interactions. For example, by freeing up time for deeper human connection or facilitating easier social arrangements. There's also naturally a lot of curiosity about AI companions, social robots, virtual relationships, how they might supplement human connection without ever replacing those essential, uniquely human experiences. Or could they? Personal agency and control are critical concerns for many people. It comes up again and again. People want to know about maintaining control over their AI systems, customization options, override capabilities, the ability to just disconnect if needed, pull the plug, so to speak. The importance of transparency and user agency in AI system design is absolutely key here, ensuring personal autonomy is always preserved. Cost and accessibility considerations are also frequently raised. Who gets this tech? Pricing models, subscription requirements, ongoing costs. This brings up vital digital divide issues, ensuring broad, equitable access to AI benefits for different economic and social groups, so this transformation doesn't just exacerbate existing inequalities. And finally, there are significant questions about health and well-being effects, both good and bad. Concerns about too much screen time, potential social isolation, cognitive dependency, these are common. This leads to crucial discussions on how to design and use AI tools in ways that actively enhance physical and mental health, alongside, of course, concerns about the medical accuracy and reliability of AI-driven health recommendations. Can you trust it? So yeah, this profound transformation requires significant adaptation across the board. It's not just about the tech. From how we educate to how we work, how we interact socially, educational institutions must fundamentally change teaching methodologies, curriculum design, student evaluation, to effectively incorporate AI tutoring and personalized learning platforms. The critical challenge is balancing those AI benefits with developing uniquely human skills, like critical thinking, creativity, face-to-face human interaction, which requires significant teacher preparation and AI literacy curricula for students of all ages, workplace culture, and management practices. They also have to evolve dramatically to accommodate human-AI collaboration. This means new approaches to performance evaluation, task allocation, HR practices that address changing skill requirements and dynamic career development paths. It's really a shift from thinking AI versus human to AI plus human. How do they work together best? And on a social level, we'll undoubtedly see the development of entirely new social norms and etiquette around AI usage in various contexts. Is it okay to have your AI assistant listening in on a conversation? Things like that. Interpersonal relationships will need to adapt to AI-mediated communication, AI-assisted decision-making, AI-enhanced capabilities. This requires ongoing cultural negotiation and understanding. It won't happen overnight.
And looking even further out, maybe beyond these immediate adaptations, what are the grand challenges and opportunities we need to consider as a society long term?
Infrastructure and urban planning adaptation are crucial. Looking ahead, urban planning, infrastructure development, they must anticipate AI integration requirements, including massively enhanced connectivity, distributed computing networks, robust support for autonomous systems. Smart city initiatives will require unprecedented coordination across countless stakeholders, government, private sector, citizens, one, to truly serve public interests and maintain livability. We also need to carefully consider generational adaptation and those digital divide issues long term. Different generations will undoubtedly experience varying challenges and opportunities with this transition, requiring targeted support and education strategies. It's absolutely vital to prevent AI access disparities from exacerbating existing inequalities, both within and between societies. And finally, international coordination and standards development are essential. This can't just be nation by nation. There's a profound need for global coordination on standards, protocols, governance frameworks to ensure interoperability and prevent fragmentation of AI-enhanced services worldwide. This impacts everything from trade and diplomacy to the need for consistent professional and technical standards across all borders.
So, after all that, what does this all mean for you? Where does this deep dive leave us? Well, the near to medium term future of AI integration, it really does represent a transformation of comparable magnitude to something like the Industrial Revolution, focusing profoundly on cognitive augmentation, personalized optimization, and truly enhanced human capabilities, rather than simply replacing tasks through automation.
Yeah, and navigating this transition successfully requires really thoughtful consideration of human values, social relationships, community needs, right alongside the incredible technological capabilities and economic opportunities. It needs both. The future will likely be characterized by seamless integration, where AI enhances human capabilities and experiences, rather than replacing essential human activities and relationships. That's the hope and the goal we should aim for.
So maybe the final thought for you is this. As AI becomes this integrated layer of intelligence in nearly every aspect of our lives, how will we ensure we continue to cultivate and value those uniquely human experiences that AI can't replicate? Things like deep connection, spontaneous creativity, empathy, while still embracing the incredible potential AI offers. Something to think about.